Hi coaches, wanted to get the practice plan and a little video out before your practices this weekend. So I am out this weekend. I haven't heard of anybody else, so you guys can work together to figure that out. We will continue to split as Team Eastview and Team Lightning, um, probably through the end of the year. So our opening skate, I want to go back. We haven't done it for quite some time, but to do just some basic work with our strides. Okay, so we can't go full ice like we normally would. So what I encourage you to do is put them in groups of about 3 across the boards this direction and have them go across to the other side doing each skill, wait, and then after everybody gets over, come back. Okay, so I'd go in groups of 2 or 3 depending on how much space you have. We do need a gap between the two teams, so don't go right up to the red line on both sides because then it'll look like we're all together. The different skating skills, again, you can do like a one leg bubble, every other foot bubble, 2 feet on ice the whole way, long strides, and touch your feet in the middle, working on getting them back together. Slow knee touches to get that knee bend, inside edge, outside edge, backwards. Let's really work on that as well. Work on those C cuts, maybe even the starts, every other C cut. And then maybe at the end, just have them go forwards, spin backwards, and then back to forwards. You could have maybe 2 coaches out as visuals. Usually I do it at lines, but just continuing to get them to work on that. We don't need to worry about transition and power turns in this because that's going to come up in the skate or in the lesson, not the lesson. Been doing school all day, in the practice plan later. Okay, so after the opening skate, you're going to we're going to do the 2 groups of 2 stations again. Okay, so the first stations, you're going to do a breakout, weave through, do a give and go and shoot. Sounds like a lot. I'll explain it in a second. In the second one, we're going to do some skating edge work. Okay, so you can see the way we have this lined up here, on one side, and again, day 2, make sure you flip flop sides. Have the kids in the corner, find about 6 tires, and set them up in the zigzag. They're skating that pattern. And again, in this situation, we're working on the power turns, inside edge. You can even try the outside edge. That'll be a little trickier for them. You can have them face like the stand, so they're pivoting forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Um, we've been doing a lot of this kind of at the beginning, but we're going to try to do it within. So day 1, maybe no pucks. Day 2, try to get them the puck on their stick, or you could go half and half both days. The other drill is a little bit more, there's a little more to it. So I'm going to pull this up and kind of draw it out. So you've got half the ice, and we are working on kind of that breakout idea, just getting low and being an option. The coach is going to be the passer down here. If you have enough coaches, we'll have maybe a second coach here. We'll talk about that in a second. And then we're going to have 3 tires, 1 that they come down around, and then 2 that they kind of weave up around. So the players, I would suggest maybe kind of lining up along the boards in the neutral zone. So maybe let's make sure that, like, if Eastview's do it, or I guess there should be Lightning down here, then let's have Eastview do it on the diagonal corner so that those lines don't intermix. Okay, so they don't extend and start talking to each other. And then day 2 will flip. Oh, I guess these guys are going out there too. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so when the coach says go, player 1 is going to go down below the tire. I really want this tire low so that they really think about getting lower to get this pass from the coach. I'm okay either way. You can either teach them to open up and head up the ice, or just do a power turn. Eventually, we want them facing the puck the whole way, so it's not bad to think about. But really, when they're getting this puck, their toes should kind of be facing up ice. So they get the pass, and after they receive it, then it becomes more of a puck handling drill. I want them to skate around the last 2 cones. And as they come through, I want them to pass to the coach, come in, get the pass back, and I want us to really focus on talking to them about getting that puck off quickly. Okay, so catch the pass from the coach and get a quick shot off. It's been something we've seen with our kids, that they like to keep skating until they're like right here to shoot. But we want to get that pass back and get that shot off right away. Okay, so this one's 1 at a time. But again, as soon as that first kid gets around this top cone, then the next one can probably go. All right, so that's station 1 and 2. You'll do those each for about 10 minutes, then you'll flip-flop kids. And then that's more skill-based, and then the rest is more competition-based. Okay, so we're going to do a one-on-one, 2 one-on-ones, I should say, and then a 2-on-2 out of the corner. So for the one-on-one, you'll pick one team, or half the kids will be forwards to start. They're going to switch at the end, and then the other half will be D. They're in the middle. Coach is in the center of them with the pucks. Okay, so coach in the middle with the pucks. I would encourage you just to have them come back to their same line so that you can teach them how to do it, and then when they flip, they can stay focused on one idea. Okay, when coach says go, this forward takes off, this D takes off, but the coach passes to the forward. Okay, D tries to take it away. They're going playing the one-on-one. This is where your goalie would be. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. We actually probably want the goalie over here. Okay, so they play one-on-one to the net. The D is trying to skate it back, kind of past the tops of the circles. The forward is trying to score a goal. Okay, so we should probably put a shooter tutor or something, or we could put the nets backwards actually if we don't have enough goalies. Okay, put it on the goal line backwards, so they have to get around. As soon as a goal is scored, or the D skates it over, or it's just gone too long, I want the coach to say new puck. The forward and the D both come back, kind of in this area. Coach will dump another puck to the forward, and it's a second one-on-one to the net. Okay, so it's kind of hard to draw up, but there are ultimately two one-on-ones, one where they're breaking to the net and you pass it to them right away. The second one where they curl back and get it from you and go in. Okay, but you're not passing to them way down here. They're actually coming back to get that puck. All right, on the other side, it's a 2-on-2 in a smaller space, might be a little bigger than what I've drawn up here. But we are going to put some pads to keep the puck in a little bit more than otherwise would happen. And you're going to pick one team to be on offense. I'll call them the forwards F. The other team will be on defense. Again, halfway through, they don't switch sides. You would just tell red that they're now on offense and blue is now on defense. Okay, so 2 kids from each team jump in to start the drill. Coach will be down here with pucks, and you throw a puck in. And it's a 2-on-2. Now, the difference with this is the defense has nowhere to skate it or throw it or pass it. They're like, the defense just play keep away. They can pass to each other, they can skate, they can protect the puck, but their job is really just to hang on to the puck if they get it. Forward's job is obviously to try to score, working together 2-on-2 to put the puck in the back of the net. Now, each shift should be about 30 to 45 seconds. So if a goal is scored right away, you just throw in a new puck. So this coach is going to want quite a few pucks. If a puck somehow goes over the pads, or depending as sneaks through here maybe, throw a new puck in. So it's not about losing a puck, it's about playing for 30 to 45 seconds. They should be going hard though, so 30 to 45 seconds is enough. On the whistle, they pop out, they'll just hop over the pad. I usually have them come out on the boards, and then the next 2 from each end go in. Okay, it can also be a one-on-one. So if you have numbers that one-on-ones make more sense, that's okay. Every other shift or every third shift though would be fine. All right, so practices this week are only an hour. So if you do those 10 minutes each and these 10 minutes each and 20 minutes or so of skating, that is your 60 minutes each day. Okay, so if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have great practices. And I should, in theory, be back next weekend. Can't wait to see you guys. Thanks.